Welcome back. Time now is 6:18. The AstraZeneca vaccine suffering a bit of a blow as the country's vaccine watchdog recommending it not be used on anyone 65 or older. So the National Advisory Committee on Immunization going against Health Canada's approval, saying yesterday that more data is needed to determine if the shot works on older populations. AstraZeneca initially reporting an efficacy rate of 62%, while Health Canada says forthcoming data may prove it to be higher. Health experts say the shot should still be promoted as a strong contender to Pfizer and Moderna's jabs. Canada has ordered 24 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine. And with the vaccine supplies ramping up across our country, more provinces and territories are releasing plans, including who can expect a shot in the coming weeks. Newfoundland and Labrador, PEI and New Brunswick are all focusing on healthcare workers, long-term care homes, and Indigenous communities in Phase 1. BC says it will extend the time between the first and second doses to 4 months so that all adults can get a shot by the end of July. In Nunavut and Yukon, they hope to receive enough shots to immunize 75% of their adult population by the end of March. And have a look at this. This is inside Montreal's Olympic Stadium yesterday, and you can see thousands of people rolling up their sleeve as Quebec kicking off mass vaccinations for its older population. Province-wide, anyone over 85 can now book an appointment to get the shot, while in high-priority regions like Montreal and Laval, those over the age of 70 are also eligible. Up to 3,000 daily doses administered once the vaccine site is fully operational. And we are watching some restrictions easing in Alberta, even as cases of variants increase. Low-intensity fitness classes, things like Pilates, Tai Chi, indoor climbing, they're now allowed, but drop-in classes still banned. Public libraries reopening as part of the province's plan, but there's a 15% capacity limit. And there are restrictions linked to hotels, banquets, and conference centers that has been extended. How about this? A new poll suggesting the majority of Canadians believe the federal government will have to keep its goal of having enough vaccines for everyone who wants one by the end of fall. So this poll by Leger and the Association for Canadian Studies also shows most people are in no rush to ease public health measures. Canada expecting 445,000 various vaccines this week. AstraZeneca's vaccine, which is the latest to be approved by Health Canada, it could arrive in the country within the week. You've probably heard this story. Now we're going to give you the follow-up here. Calling it a communications error. Peel's top doctor recalling a flyer suggesting that children should self-isolate for 14 days if they've been exposed to COVID-19. So the flyer laying out guidelines saying that if your child is dismissed from school or childcare, they should stay and eat in a separate bedroom, use a separate washroom, and essentially stay away from all members of the household. Medical Officer of Health Dr. Lawrence Lowe says the guidelines were created with the best intentions, but important details were left off of that flyer.
On our website with a recognition that children cannot self-isolate and they do need to self-isolate with a parent or guardian. It is important that these guidelines were done with the best intentions, with a recognition that household transmission does continue to be a significant source of spread in our community.
Hopefully only one or two people need to care for the child during that period, but you do not leave the child alone in a room for 14 days.
No, you do not. Okay, after online backlash, the region of Peel apologizing on Twitter, saying we made a mistake and we left out an important detail. Coming up after the break, we're going to be breaking down all the latest COVID-19 numbers across the province, plus talking about more when it comes to that AstraZeneca vaccine. We'll be right back.